Two warships in the Far East nearly colliding this morning, sparking a finger-pointing session between the U.S. and Russia.
The two came dangerously close, but according to military leaders, no one was hurt. CBN national security correspondent Eric Phillips has more on the close call. Eric?
John and Jenna, we're talking about massive warships that certainly cannot stop on a dime. So regardless of how this happened, one thing is clear. Lives could have been lost today, and both ships could have been severely damaged. As to why this happened, I spoke to a military expert who offered a preliminary explanation.
Take a look at this U.S. Navy video captured Friday in the Pacific. It shows just how close the U.S. and Russian warships were at the time. Officials say just 50 to 100 meters apart. Here's a still image that gives a bird's eye view, prompting this response from the acting Secretary of Defense.
The news of this morning is, I guess, beyond disappointing.
The U.S. says the Russian vessel came from behind at a high rate of speed and angled toward it, forcing crew members on the USS Chancellorsville to throw engines in reverse to avoid a collision. Russian military officials claim it was the American vessel that suddenly changed course, causing the two to almost collide. U.S. officials say at the time a helicopter was attempting to land on the American warship.
So that is not the moment in which you're going to be doing aggressive maneuvering to try to make life hard for a Russian vessel.
Bradley Bowman is a former Army pilot and national security advisor in the U.S. Senate.
I think there's good evidence to suggest that the American explanation is the accurate one.
And if an aggressive maneuver by the Russian warship is to blame, the question would be, why?
Russia has engaged over the long term in a habit of highly unprofessional, unsafe intercepts, whether at sea or in the air. Putin believes that it's in their interest to engage in these things because it makes the Russian military look strong. It makes them look like they're equals of the United States militarily and diplomatically.
All of this comes as the presidents of Russia and China met just this week. Both countries have some animus against the U.S.
They both oppose U.S. international leadership, engagement, and strength. When those two countries are working together, that's a concern for us.
Unsafe, unprofessional acts will not deter us from conducting operations.
Whether on purpose or by accident, Bowman is confident the near collision was caused by the Russian military. Next will come a full review of what happened, which will likely include what's known as a démarche, which is essentially an official government statement saying, Russia, here are the rules of the road you violated. Don't let it happen again.